John, that first period is pretty even, but how badly did you need a second period like that where you kind of did to them what teams have done to you a couple times here? How good did that feel to really put it together in a period like that?
Well, we had a number of guys move the puck pretty well. I think that's the most important thing is just to get the puck moving better. I thought we did a better job defensively closing people out quicker. So we're not spending as much time in our end zone. And then some guys had some chances to move the puck. I thought our power play moved the puck pretty well. So it's a step in the right direction.
John, how much could you tell the energy coming from the stands to the players? How palpable was that for you?
You know what? I got so many things in my mind. I really didn't pay too much attention to that. I'm watching a lot of players in a lot of situations, even more so now than I'm trying to watch a lot of things. So when I did hear it, it was after the anthem and they started chanting a little bit before the puck was dropped. That was good to see. I mean, we got such great fans, and so it was good to see that. That's when I heard it. But once the game started, I was just kind of locked into some things going on.
Yeah. Did you get the sense your players were energized by it? Did they have a little jump, and could you tell if that had a part of it? Or was
they like playing in front of people. It doesn't matter if it's 10 people or 10,000 or whatever it is. They like playing in front of people, so I'm sure it helped. But like I said, it was just nice to hear some noise before the puck was dropped, and I think they started chanting. So I'm happy for them. With all the crap going on and people kind of locked out and stuck. It's nice. I'm happy for them that they get to come out and see, and I'm glad we won a hockey game.
Thanks.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Clay Hall. Go ahead, Clay.
Yeah, Torts, the other thing that happened today, in addition to the fans, was Yarmo's vote of confidence. Do you think that in some way was a good way to push the reset button or unburden this team, or this is our group, this is what we got, we're moving forward? Do you think that had some effect at all today?
You know what? I really don't, because I think we have, including Yarmo, have talked about that through this little bit of a grind the past few weeks. That we just gotta work it together. We've already talked about that and trying to improve. So and again, the coaches appreciate Yarmo's thoughts, but I really wish he didn't have to do that. It is what it is. The coaches, players, and the organization, we just all have to try to do a better job to get better. So I guess I'll answer the question that way.
Yeah, and you have to start somewhere, right? And tonight's a place that maybe it is the start of something. You go on the road for 2 tough ones here, but you certainly go with more, I would think, more momentum, more confidence, correct?
Well, I hope for the players, for a lot of our players. It's not usually you're talking about 2 or 3. We're talking about more than that with our club here, and I thought we had some good puck movement. I think the power play helped us a little bit. Some offensive guys, from a coach's point of view, I'm glad that happens. But also on the other end, I thought we were better positioned defensively, and I thought we won more one-on-one battles. In our end zone, so we weren't in there as much. So, a step in the right direction, but we've got to gain some traction, get some consistency, and run some together here. So, I hope the guys feel good about it.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll go to Bill Rubinowitz. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi, John. You kind of just covered it in that last answer, but how important was it? Because there'd been so much talk about you guys been playing up tight. You guys look like you were a confident, loose team. How important was that, and is that what you saw tonight?
Yeah. I think there was more ice to play on tonight. And I think everybody got involved as far as moving a puck. That has been our biggest problem is seeing the plays and moving the plays, almost anticipating play so the ice doesn't close down on you. I thought we were thinking quicker, made quicker passes. Our transition, it was a pretty simple transition. We were trying to play north all night long, and fortunate enough to score some goals, scored a couple of quick ones, and I thought everybody was involved. I got to use the whole bench. So again, we've got some tough teams coming up here, and I'm certainly not criticizing Detroit, but it's a team that's very similar to us. I think it's two teams very similar, trying to find their way. We ended up finding our way tonight.
And like for Benstrom to make that nice pass, cross-ice pass to set up Riley Nash's goal, how important was it to get everybody involved like that?
Yeah, and also Bemmer, it's a really good pass, a good hard pass. He made some good wall plays, protected the puck tonight. I thought Robbie at first struggled. I'm just thinking about players because coaches, we're thinking about wall play and defensive zone and all that stuff too. I thought both of them kind of came on in that part of the game. It allows me to get them on the ice more. So, and then, especially like Bemmer. Bemmer's an offensive guy. He has offensive skills, and I want to be able to trust him away from the puck so I can give him more opportunities, and maybe he can help us offensively.
Thank you.
Okay, and finally, we'll go to Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
Thanks, Glenn. John, we always talk about the engine of Jones and Werenski. Did it seem like they had a different gear tonight, or was one of their better performances of the season for you?
Yeah, I think the key there, I thought they played off of one another very well tonight. It just looked familiar, them playing off of one another. And I watched Jones at the beginning of the second period. He gets the puck and doesn't even look to pass the puck. He's looking to go end to end with it, and his legs were moving. So both of them played well. I just like the way they played together. That's a very important part of how we have found our way the past few years here. They've been the engine of this club, not only defensively, but our transition game. And so that was encouraging to see them both play together in it.
Hi, Cam. It's pretty clear that there was a difference tonight with having some people in the building and the unique nature that brought. Can you explain a little bit of how that translated to the performance? What you felt out there and how you felt that affect your game?
Yeah, I think, it was huge. It gave us so much momentum and energy. I wasn't sure at first in warmups just because you don't know how many people 2,000 or just a little bit less actually is in a big stadium. But when we came out for the start of the game, I was pleasantly shocked. So that was a huge boost for us. And I think we showed it. And, it's great to have our fans back in the building.
Okay, next we'll go to Mitch Stacy. Go ahead, Mitch.
Hey, Cam, you guys had a little bit more of a jump in your step tonight, and I just wondered, other than the fans, what else was going on with you guys? Was it kind of powered by that, knowing that the fans are going to be there? Just talk about that a little bit, if you would.
Yeah, I think a lot went into, our mindset tonight. Obviously losing 5 in a row and doing some good things throughout that, the 5-game stretch, but ultimately didn't get the job done in any of those games. And we knew, we wanted to turn the page and have a clean slate. And what better way to start that, with bringing our fans inside the stadium and cheering us on. And, I think that gives you so much energy. That's why you play the game, for the fans, right? Home and away. They've been supporting us since day one. And, we have to play like that every game going forward.
Okay, next we'll go to Aaron Portzline. Go ahead, Aaron. Nope. Go ahead, 40.
Hey, thanks, Glenn. Cam, you score the goal, you immediately turn and point up to the crowd. Is that something you had in the back of your mind if you scored, or was that just spontaneous by your part?
Yeah, it was spontaneous. Even getting interviewed after with Jody, it's there's so much emotion just because it's been such a crazy year for everyone. Starting playoffs and started this year as well. And, obviously the NHL and the PA and healthcare workers, first responders, they've done such a huge job in allowing us to be able to play this year, and obviously doing a great job with allowing fans in the building. I think not only have we been anxiously waiting for them to come in, but they have just as much, the fans, and it's great to see them cheering us on, and gives us so much energy and gives us a huge boost for sure.
The stick raising there at the middle, at the center ice after the game, is that something you think could become a per game tradition? I think you've done it after playoff games in the past, but is that something you guys might do more often?
I'm not sure. I think it was like another spontaneous thing, just saluting our fans, and it could be. I mean, if we keep winning, I guess we're gonna have to keep doing that. But no, it was great. It was great to see the support as always, and yeah, just exciting.
Cam, how good did that second period feel? I mean, I there's a couple periods I can think of this season that were pretty impressive. That seemed like a clinic on your part.
Yeah, we talked about it actually in between second and third. We said that was our best second period of the season so far. So for whatever reason, we just stayed on top of our game, stayed on our toes, try to go get the next goal, and I think it showed.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll go to Bill Rubinowitz. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi, Cam. You got your fourth shorthanded goal, leads the NHL. Can you just kind of walk us through that goal, and how confident do you feel in that situation?
Yeah, I had a 2-on-1 last game, and for whatever reason, I tried passing instead of shooting, and I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. And I know we had maybe a 3-on-1. Z was behind me, but I kind of had my mind made up all along. He might have shot into their goalie, so into the stomach. But no, it was I had my mind made up, and I was lucky to get a nice goal there.
And the fact you've got so many shorthanded goals, is there any way to account for that?
Just anticipating plays, staying on my toes. It's not always going to work out, but I just trust what I'm doing, trust the process.
Thank you.
Okay, and finally we'll go to Mark Scheid. Go ahead, Mark.
Thank you, Glenn. Cam, did you notice a different gear in Seth Jones and Zach Werenski? And it seemed like that they were doing a lot more on the offensive end for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they drive our team. They're the engines back there. So, when you see them join the rush, that's huge for us. It gives us an extra forward, so to speak, to make a play. And they're obviously very skilled. And it's when they're going, you know that good things are going to happen for our club.
See, how good did that feel? How much did you guys need a game like that, a second period like that, but just an overall performance like that?
Yeah, we played well tonight. We were loose on the bench. Guys were making plays. It's something we've kind of talked about lately. Guys have kind of gripped their sticks a little tight. So I think it was huge for our club to just be loose out there, make plays, score some goals, and get a big win.
How much of the 2,000 people, how much of their noise and their passion made it down to the ice?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Me and Savvy were talking about it in the second period. Even 2,000 people, it feels incredible to have fans back. Can only imagine what a sold out building will feel like again. So it was awesome having them in there tonight. I think it gave us some juice. And they were loud, we could hear them. It was a lot of fun.
How good did it feel, Zach, to be on the second side, or the other side of that, in the second period? You guys have suffered some periods like that. To do that to another team, how magical was that after the stretch you guys have been through?
Yeah, obviously we know what that kind of feels like. We've had some bad second periods as of late, but it was a really good period by us. Our forwards were forechecking, they were reloading, made it easy for the D to stand up and be aggressive. Just a really good period. Like I said, guys were loose, making plays, some great shots by guys to score some goals, and just a fun game, big win for us.
Thanks.
Okay, next we'll go to Bill Rubinowitz. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi, Zach. How many fans did it feel like out there?
That's a tough question. It just looking around and seeing people, and it definitely felt like more than 2,000. I don't know how many it felt like, but it was just awesome to have real crowd noise in there and have our fans back.
Is it still special for you playing Detroit, your hometown team?
There'll always be that connection, but it's kind of just a game now, I guess. I don't really think about it too much. We played that many times this year, so the first couple of times playing in Detroit was cool, but I don't really think about it too much anymore.
And you guys just executed so much better. You seemed more crisp, more confident. How much of that was the fans, and how much of it was you just played well?
Yeah, I think it was a mix of both. I think everyone was excited to play in front of our fans again. Guys, like I said, were just loose today. You know, it was a good mood in the locker room before the game. This morning's morning skate was awesome. We had some fun out there, and guys just came to the rink feeling good today, and guys were making plays, and it was a lot of fun. So it's a step in the right direction. Just got to keep building on it.